What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. My name is BTide, and in today's live commentary, a short and sweet rare supply drop opening here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, I'm sure a few of you have noticed by the top right hand corner of the screen, I'm currently packing some serious heat in the depot credits department. 1,130 depot credits. Unfortunately, I will not be using these depot credits in today's video. Not to worry, I will not be using CoD points either. Those depot credits, and a few more that I can grind out by the time I make the video, will be used in an upcoming video this week, where I'll be opening Copperhead drops in search for STAC Aggressor and Ranger collection items. In today's video, however, I'll be opening 10 rare supply drops. In fact, the 10 rare supply drops that are included in the purchase of the Variety Map Pack DLC. Yes, I have finally purchased the Variety Map Pack, and clearly I have some explaining to do. I was one of those Call of Duty YouTubers who wholly disagreed with the idea of the Variety Map Pack, and I'll tell you why. My major issue with the Variety Map Pack DLC was the price. To this day, despite my purchase of the Variety Map Pack, I still believe that Variety Map Pack should have been included for free in both the IW Legacy Edition and the standalone purchase of Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. We should not have been made to purchase this Variety Map Pack. It should have been goodwill by Activision and Raven Software to gift this Variety Map Pack DLC to us free of charge. Unfortunately, Activision is, well, as greedy as you might imagine, and so we were forced to pay for this Variety Map Pack DLC. At launch in Canada, the Variety Map Pack DLC was $20, making it the most expensive DLC of all time. The original Variety Map Pack DLC on Call of Duty 4 was only $10, and previous DLC in every other Call of Duty game has ranged between $10 and $15 Canadian. So when the Variety Map Pack DLC came out at $20 Canadian, half the price of the full purchase of Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, you can imagine a lot of people were shocked, myself included. And so I basically swore off the Variety Map Pack DLC at that price. As I said, I still believe it should have been free altogether, but as long as the Variety Map Pack DLC came down to a reasonable price, a price that's on par with other DLC currently purchasable, save for Infinite Warfare, I would consider the purchase of the Variety Map Pack DLC. And of course, those 10 rare supply drops, of course, those aren't actually of any monetary value, but they do add something to the purchase of the Variety Map Pack DLC. Trust me, I didn't purchase the DLC just for the supply drops. I can get those supply drops through grinding the game. I did not need to buy the DLC. But I'll tell you what, why I did purchase the Variety Map Pack DLC currently until July 4th. Variety Map Pack is 30% off. In fact, I came on a little before July 1st when the DLC was supposed to be $9.99. There was a deal that popped up on my email through PlayStation, said Variety Map Pack DLC $9.99, which was 50% off. So I jumped at the fact, got on my PlayStation 4, and unfortunately, that was a little bit of false advertising, that or I was a little too late, and now it's only 30% off. But still at 30% off, I believe the DLC came to a total of $14 after taxes, so that's actually really good for this DLC. That's just on par with Infinite Warfare DLC, just on par with Black Ops 3 DLC, and you get those 10 free supply drops. So I went ahead and purchased the Variety Map Pack DLC. As I said, as long as it was a reasonable price, it's actually worth it, as you do get those 4 maps and all those supply drops. But in today's video, now that I've made myself straight, we're going to go ahead and open those supply drops, see what we get. I do have quite a bit of items from the Lion Strike collection already, or the Lion Strike operation already. So hopefully we can get a few other items from Lion Strike. Maybe we can purchase the weapons. I believe I'm missing a couple weapons from here from Lion Strike. So we've got, I believe, the BOS-14 I've already collected. That one's pretty damn cool. I still have to make my Is It OP episodes on those. Unfortunately, D25S is older. I already have that one. I was looking for the Fang 45, which I have no items of. I'm also looking for the Procolot, which I have no items of either, if I'm not mistaken. So heading down here to the Procolot. Nope. we've got one item. A lot of items, including the machete, very hard to unlock, very expensive. So I may actually end up not purchasing anything after my opening today, as I might want to save all of my salvage up for the massive opening I'll be doing this week, and using all of my points for the new Barrett Mark 8 light machine gun, the Rangers shotguns, and of course the S-TAC aggressor sniper rifle, which is apparently the most godly sniper in all of creation. So in today's video, we're just going to open up these 10 rare supply drops and hope for the best. Even at the least, I expect to get a ton of salvage that I can just continue to build up my collection, and then I can use all of that salvage, all of the salvage from all of those depot credits openings worth, and just buy a bunch of weapons. But starting off with our 10 crates, let's get going. Kicking off with an epic weapon right off the bat, or an epic weapon. I shouldn't get... Okay, maybe I should open my mouth a little quicker sometimes. Kicking off with an epic weapon. There you go. We got a melee weapon right up the top. That's pretty cool. For the boss collection, I believe the boss collection is a kit, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not the... I don't think it's the kit that I'm really interested in. I believe it's like a pistol kit or something like that. But we got a melee weapon, which is pretty cool. I only have 2 or 3 of those already. Another epic item here. Epic item this time. I don't know if we're going to get another weapon. Howl emblem. That's actually pretty cool. It's a wolf, a golden wolf with like the moon. I actually really like that. It almost looks like a coin or something. And we got the noob character, which I honestly really despise. But continuing on here, maybe we can get something good. Another epic item. I've always had really good luck in this game with the epic items. I usually always get an epic item in each of my openings. Like in each opening of each supply drop itself, I usually end up with an epic item, so that's pretty cool. Another combat uniform. What do we have next? Another epic item. Here we go, guys. We've got squad leader emblem. We've got trooper. Oh, that's actually a duplicate. Couple duplicates there, so I'm okay with that. That was quite a bit of duplicate salvage. I like the duplicate salvage in this game. They give you quite a bit. This time we got 3 legendary items, so no epics, but I'll take three legendaries for sure. Queen I already have, and Signal de Noise I already have, so that's a bunch of extra salvage. I mean, I can't really expect much more from this opening, as I already got that thug weapon, which is one of the harder items to get. I believe the weapons are much more difficult, as they're worth more salvage. I think there's something to be said about items that are worth more salvage being more difficult to find in supply drops in this game, so I can't really complain. I already have Spoil and Apex, but we got a new emblem, which is okay. I think it's not as good as that first wolf coin emblem. There's another epic thing. Give me something good. Give me another weapon. That would be great. Excess, which is a camo for the light machine guns. Cool, cool. We've already almost doubled our salvage from the beginning of this opening, so I'm okay with that. 2 epic items this time. Give me something good. Laurels I already have. Tarnish I believe I already have. Alright, that's a bunch of extra duplicate salvage. Nice. I've almost tripled my salvage from the beginning of this opening, so I'm okay with getting a bunch of salvage and being able to purchase weapons. And there's the epic item from the Fang 45. Let's go, boys. All I want when I'm opening these crates are the epic and legendary items from the weapons and other kits that I actually want to buy. So getting that Fang 45 epic, I'm very happy. Very, very glad I got that. It's going to make purchasing that Fang 45 much easier. And last but not least, a couple legendary items and a rare item. And that's going to be the end of our small opening today. And I'm not going to be spending any more depot credits because I want to save up. I think we're going to stop at 1,200. And I'll be using that 1,200 on my next opening, which we're going to get into the Copperhead. I won't be opening exclusive event supply drops. I don't think there's really anything worth my time in the exclusive events. Celebration is a nice weapon kit, but I never really use LMGs. And most of these items are kind of lame. I could really care less if I got any of these. That I actually unlocked because I got that free supply drop for the week. Every week you get a free Days of Summer supply drop. So I did actually get a couple items from here, or just that one item actually, Lady Liberty. But everything else, emblems, could care less. The NAUTICUS melee weapon, it's a spear. It's kind of weird looking. Tiki is meh. Like all of these items in the Days of Summer collection, I'm not too fond of. And so I could really care less about opening Days of Summer supply drops. Title is a really cool melee weapon. I will admit that's a really, really nice melee weapon, but I believe there's another dagger in the game somewhere that looks very much like this that you can just unlock without Days of Summer, and that's very expensive. 7,200 salvage is absolutely ridiculous. Hopefully I can unlock that one with one of my random free weekly Days of Summer supply drops, but apart from that, I could care less about any of these items, really, especially Days of Summer Graves. He's kind of really weird looking. So we're going to be getting into the Copperhead collection in my next opening, going for those new weapons, going for some of these kits, like this Blackout kit on the... That makes me weep. I want that so bad. The blacked out AK-47, absolutely amazing looking. Some of the new items are okay. Some of them are very strange. The bludgeon melee weapon, very, very strange looking. There's a few new kits that are actually very disappointing. They almost look like, I hate to say it, but Infinite Warfare camos. There are Infinite Warfare camos in this game as kits now. WOLFEN. Look at this. Is that not ripped straight out of Infinite Warfare? Just a picture on your gun? Absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe they put stuff like this into this game. All of the items were so perfect until now, and now we've got a couple different kits that are very similar to this, where it's just a picture on your gun. But there are a few other really cool looking melee weapons, really cool looking weapon kits. The Slate kit looks really good on their sniper rifles. It makes everything like really edgy and like cool. I just like the R700 looks really, really nice like this. How it's got those extra little ridges. I'm just really looking forward to some of these newer kits. Some of them, not so much. Some of them, oh yeah, I can't wait. Like Relic actually looks pretty cool on the pistols as well. I love the look of the Desert Eagle. There's just a few things in here that I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully we can have a little bit of luck in our next big supply drop opening. I've always had pretty good luck with my supply drop openings in this game, so I'm not really concerned. Foliage, of course, looks like Autumn from Modern Warfare 3. Really, really good looking. I can't believe that that's made it into this game. Looks awesome. Odin for the assault rifles is basically your boss kit for the assault rifles. Looks pretty cool. There's just so many great items that they've added in with Copperhead, and this isn't the entirety of Copperhead. They'll still be adding in another set of items very soon, as you can tell. Lion Strike 67 collections, Arctic Wolf 65. Copperhead's only at 39, so we can expect an addition to the Copperhead collection at some point, probably with another couple weapons, something like that. But for now, all of the weapons that they've added in, the Rangers, the S-TAC Aggressor, I'm looking forward to them all, so I can't wait to open those 1,130 depot credits. But today's 10 supply drops actually went fairly well. We did get a brand new melee weapon, which I was never expecting to get. The Thug, which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. What does it even unlock? The boss kit for your pistols, which it's actually not bad. I actually quite like the boss kit for the pistols. It's really shiny, really spiffy, really cool. I like the look of the M1911, my favorite secondary in the game. Looks really, really good, and I could probably purchase that really easily. I won't be purchasing it yet, though, as I will be saving all of my salvage for the end of that big supply drop opening. I'll have to take a look at everything that's at my disposal and really choose what one I'm going for at the end of that video. But here we go. Diabolical. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. Title is the exact same as Diabolical with a different camo skin. Same as, if you haven't noticed, Brawler's Brew was the very first melee weapon added to the game, and now we have Sarsaparilla, which is the exact same bottle cracked in the exact same way with a different image on it. So now we're getting into duplicates of melee weapons. It's all downhill from here. But that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a very short supply drop opening for you guys, and a little explanation on why I've purchased the Variety Map Pack DLC. If you're on PlayStation 4, this is only till July 4th. So, depending on when I upload this video, that could be tomorrow, that could be the day after tomorrow. You're going to want to hop on here, and if you were planning on the purchase of the Variety Map Pack DLC at any point, now is probably the best time for you. So I would advise you jump on and buy it if you were looking forward to buying it anyways, or maybe you were waiting for a deal. Now's the time. PS Plus players get 30% off, so there's that. I think it's in celebration of the standalone release of Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, but hey, I don't get paid to tell you guys this stuff. I don't know. So that's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. keep an eye out for that other opening that will be coming very, very soon. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video.